I hope you're all doing well.
Evening.
Thank you very much for joining us.
How are we?
The man himself,
well,
and our esteemed guest, standing it with sporting his lovely mohawk in the background there.
You look like
Cartech. Thank you very much for joining us, mate.
Evening, mate.
An absolute pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Do you know what?
Here comes the apprentice.
Do you know who you remind me of with your mohawk and your beard? I've just had a flash then. Did you ever play Street Fighter 2?
That vaguely rings a bell.
There was a big Russian character called Zangief, and he had a massive beard and a mohawk, and you just look exactly like him. Good evening, gentlemen. How are we?
Hope all is well. If people could just let me know whether they could hear me or not, that would be marvellous.
Yeah, same.
Just to double check all of our audio is correct.
Check this out, though. Look at the time. Bang on time. Look at this for silky organisation. Exactly 7 o'clock. Here we are. Rocking and rolling.
The thing is, we do something right and something else goes wrong. So.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I'm going to speak to you soon. It'll all go down in flames, and everyone will be staring at a black screen. Can everyone in the chat hear us? Yeah, on both streams, Welsh's and mine. Dinky, Guggo, Long Hill. Good evening, mate. Welsh Sim Farmer. Evening, all. Who are you?
I don't know who he is.
No idea.
Right.
There we are. So, welcome, mate. Thank you very much for your time this evening, Cartech. It's wonderful to. We've had this organised for a while, haven't we? And we've finally got down to doing it. So, yeah, it's great to have you here, mate. And the first thing I've got to say, is a very happy birthday for the other day, mate. The big 4-0.
Yeah. Yeah, all right then. Thank you very much. Yes.
Everything's working fine, so it should be okay.
Excellent.
Yes.
My good lady wife's telling me she can't hear me, can't hear Welsh. Crack on, guys. I have a technical issue to deal with. I shall sort it as soon as I can.
Well, there we go. It was always something.
A Welsh issue, yeah.
I think the main thing is you're actually working, because I think within the last half an hour you've had a bit of a flap, haven't you, because of some YouTube problems. So the main thing is it still seems to be working. Yeah.
Okay. Right. I'll be back in a sec.
Yeah, no worries. Longhill says, I am okay, but others are a little low. Okay. Let's see if I can do anything about that. I'm not too sure if I can or not, but we shall see. Faffing around in here. Let's have a look at that. Dum-da-dum-da-dum. Discord audio. And ike that up a couple of decibels, maybe. There we go. Try that. Give us your dulcet tones, mate. Say something.
Good evening, everyone.
There we are.
Good evening.
The apprentice.
There we are. I'm bad. If you wouldn't mind, mate, we don't need to plug your Pishonier Valley competitive multiplayer, mate. I know you can see you've already done that multiple times in the chat, if you wouldn't mind. But yeah, so there we are. Welcome evening, everybody. Thanks again for joining us. It's good to have you, mate. How's life treating you? You all right?
It's not too shabby. Yes, it's a busy time, but yes, it is good to be here, and I managed to drop into a community stream the other night of Welsh's, and it was good fun. So
yes, they are.
We shall replicate that now, and no doubt cause carnage on this beautiful map.
Well, there's only the few of us, isn't there? I think it's carnage when there's a lot of us, isn't it? Yeah. It is what it is, but yeah, it's good fun, that, isn't it? The competitive multiplayers. Sorry, the multiplayers. Although I suppose they do end up turning a bit competitive now and again, don't they?
They do.
It looks like we're doing a similar task tonight, by the looks of things. Welsh has set up a load of grass fields and a bit of silage work for us to perform.
Tis the season and all that lot.
Yes, it is the season. That's right. Yeah. So, what did you get for your birthday?
What did I get for my birthday? Well, I was very lucky that Mrs. Cartech, and I'm just sat here looking at it now, she bought me I'm probably going to butcher the name of it. Is it the Thrustmaster Farm Task Stick Farm Sim?
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Task.
the Thrust Stick Master.
The Thrust Stick Master. I was trying to keep it PG.
Cool. Yeah.
So, and the very nicely done mount.
Oh,
well. So
got one of them as well.
Hanging off the desk, yes.
Oh, so yeah, are you playing with it tonight?
I am. I had a bit of a dabble last night.
Yeah.
My Cytec side panel, I don't want to move my head away too far from it because it's sat in a box behind me now. It's been sort of relegated.
Right.
But yes, that's some cash and the sort of, I don't want to say standard, because that's derogatory to the buyers, but pants and socks.
I literally need socks. Honestly, all of my I hulk through my socks. If I don't dry my feet properly after a shower, you put them on in the morning, you just go crunch, and you all
that's working.
All of a sudden I've got no heels on about 90% of my socks. Yeah, bloody nightmare.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I also had a tractor-shaped bottle opener.
Oh, very good, very good.
I had a mug.
A mug?
What? Yeah, mug that says it's. I'm not snoring. I'm dreaming of it like I'm a tractor or something like that along those lines.
Yeah.
Some Hawkston. The Hawkston range.
Yeah.
And yes, I did very. Oh, somebody's off.
I fixed it.
What? I didn't realise somebody was broken.
The worst thing is, I've got a piece of paper that sits on in front of me, and it says "sort OBS channels before starting." Faffing out with the YouTube not uploading earlier. I forgot to read my big note that says
in massive letters
OBS channels before starting.
Yeah.
Big black writing.
Dear me.
Realise how stressful it is.
Turn it off again,
yeah, mate, it really is. It's even though we've all done live streams now multiple times. There's so much to consider, especially if your settings are different. Do you know what? Every single live stream we do starts off with us moaning about stuff that we've got to do, doesn't it? But yeah, especially if your settings are different to what you do when you normally record videos, just sitting down and going, right, everything's ready, rock and roll, and then you hit go, and then you go, oh damn, forgot to do that, damn, you know.
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah. It's
dear me. Anyway,
so who's buggered
can
off
hear me now, so we're all good.
Yeah.
I am basically just going to set this mower off on with a worker on it. There's
with a
two
worker?
grass fields that are mowed. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
And then we can get on with the foraging.
Right. Okay. So I suppose we have a choice, don't we? Right. Cartech's in a forager. Welsh is in. Well, I'll get in the tractor then, shall I?
Whatever you want. I was just being lazy.
No, don't worry, mate. You can have a go. You can rock and roll. Make a checklist on a plane. Have to do before. Yeah. Absolutely. Right. Which field are we starting in? Which field have you? Oh, he's off down there. Right. I see.
There's two to your right hand side, Cartech. Go down that lane. There's two down there that are already mowed. The one next to it has got the mower running in it. And then I'll just manage the mower and move it from field to field as we go.
And we're sticking them in the bunkers that were just next door to where we just started from.
Aye. Yeah, this other forager out of the way. I don't know where the apprentice has gone.
See where we are now on the map, yes. I've worked out where we are now. Oh.
Yeah, we just don't.
Us cutting grass can... Sorry, mate.
Oh, there's...
I've gone the wrong way.
You have, but I'm assuming you were looking at the swaths of grass there. Because there's some swaths of grass on a field over here, Welsh. Did you do that?
Yes, I did.
All right, we can go and pick that up first then, can't we?
I've pre-mowed 2 fields.
Oh, very good. Check you out. Look at the organisation. Level 10.
Preparation that goes into these things.
To a degree, mate.
Yeah.
You haven't seen what's just happened in the last 10 minutes, haven't you?
No. Yeah. Evening, nobody. How you doing, mate? Greetings from Denmark. Great to see you. Thanks for joining us, mate. We're stuck in a loop.
Yeah,
right, there we go.
That, evening, Cher. Cher says happy birthday, Cartech.
No.
And
hey up, Cher.
Sim. Evening, everybody in my chat. I've ignored for the last 10 minutes, so I've been sorting that out. Let's hope it all goes on fire. Hugh Jones, if you had trouble with your grass, my good man. Anyway, Hugh Jones. And then Elliot, our little Welsh homestead. How you doing, buddy? Good to have you on board. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah,
Prion, your nephew, said hello.
Hi.
Hugh Jones over this side as well. Good evening, mate. And J Star, how are you? Good to see you. Hope you're all well. We've had some warm weather over here.
FARMERSIM, you are actually stuck in a loop on your stream.
What? I'm stuck in a loop on my
stream, and it is in a loop. Yeah.
What do you mean?
Why? It's like replaying the same clip over and over again. One moment, I'm just going to refresh your screen. See if it's
right.
Oh, you're joking?
No.
I'm looking at the stream here, and everything seems fine at this end. I've got no errors. I'm wondering if this has got something to do with what you were experiencing before, Welsh.
Oh no. I think whoever said that, it was
Dinky.
Who said they're in the loop? Dinky. Just refresh your stream. Yeah.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah.
It'll work then.
Thank you for on my stream. You can hear, mate. Refresh FARMERSIMs if you want to go back on there or whatever.
Oh, that was a worry. Cheers, Long Hill. Yeah, Long Hill says everything's all right at that end.
Mild panic over.
Yeah. For now, anyway. All good here. Oh, cheers, Jay. Nice one, mate. That's good to hear. So, yeah. I suppose I should go on the outside of you, really, not the inside, shouldn't I, Cartech?
You go where you want, dude.
There we are.
How was your birthday anyway, Cartech? Did you have a good one?
It was, yes, it was lovely, thank you. Yeah. Couldn't have asked for a better day. Very nice.
Very good.
Nice.
Very good.
You did look very relaxed on the photograph that you put on Discord of sitting in your garden in the sunshine.
Yeah. I'll tell you something. The weather.
It's been crazy, hasn't it?
Oh, it's been glorious.
Yes. Yeah. Certainly can't. I mean, I can always find a reason to complain, but I can't really complain, can we? It's been absolutely lovely.
Really?
Yeah. Well, there's always something to complain about, yeah. Definitely.
John Mid says hello.
Hey up, Mids.
Hi.
Evening, Mids.
How are you, mate?
Paul is in the house.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Mod breaker.
The mod breaker.
Ozzy's worst nightmare.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
He needs to get himself a badge that just says tested to destruction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then, Mr. Cartech, as being the main focus of this evening's episode, mate, as our esteemed guest. So tell us about you and your gaming career first off, mate. What got you started? What's been your gaming career, and what got you started in Farm Sim, and most importantly, what made you start thinking, I'm going to become a Farm Sim content creator? Tell us how it started, mate.
Well, I was kind of thinking that this would be one of the questions.
And you'd be right.
So I started playing Farming Simulator on console.
Yeah.
Back, I think it was 17, possibly
Really?
15.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
To the point, and at that time, I'd got no real understanding of sort of like what it was about, like the community that was kind of with it.
Yeah.
And then I remember one day, it must have been 17, because I don't think there was mods for 15, was there? So it must have been 17. I remember like thinking, oh, what's this here, like mods?
Yeah.
And going in and being sort of, I don't know, not overwhelmed was probably a bit of an over exaggeration, but thinking like, wow.
Yeah.
And then got to 22, and obviously it was sort of locked down and played it a lot, and then a couple of years into that, it would have been probably 22, 23 maybe.
Yeah.
It was kind of like to make a video. So it was one of those, right, I'm going to buy a PC. So bought a PC, sort of went on Ho Baylor on, or however you want to pronounce it.
Yeah.
And made this video, and Argsy, bless him. I sent it to Argsy because I was sort of like watching him and FSG, because obviously they were very sort of
Yeah. They were
popular at that time.
Yeah.
You know, talk about dropping onto a trend.
Yeah.
And you know, he was like, yeah, it's really good, but it's very loud. Which it was, and we still laugh about it now, like
Yeah.
the farm con we went to the other year where Argsy was there. But it was kind of it was the old Top Gear, like how hard
can it be?
How hard can it be?
Wow.
Yeah.
Really.
Like proves a bit of that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And yeah, it is difficult. It's not as easy as it.
Yes.
I say we all make it look.
Well, it's the joy of editing at the end of the day. That's the only thing that can
it is.
hide the problems that we experience.
Yeah.
Mine's all smooth as butter. I don't know what you're talking about.
But yeah, so in kind of a very long-winded way, it was a bit of a how hard can it be? Let's give it a go.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much that is about it really for that.
And here we are now. So because you've been doing this now for 4 years.
Yes.
Yes, 4 wholesome years. But I get the impression that you still very much have just as much passion for the game now as you did when you first started and first found the genre. Am I?
Yeah.
Would I be right in saying that?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think we had this conversation a little bit at Lama. You kind of get into a cycle of I've got to get a video out, I've got to do it.
Yeah.
And then you start to get you start to get stressed about it. Which at that point, for me anyway, now it's like there's life.
Yes.
And people, most people will subscribe because they like to hear and watch your content. I say here because a lot of people have FARMERSIM content on in the background while they're actually playing.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it kind of, you know, you'll get that sort of, we're here, you know, you take the time you need, which is really nice because it can be, you know, life gets in the way, as we all know. Not gets in the way, that sounds bad. Life happens, as we all know, and it's nice that, you know, you can still put out a video like after a month break and the same people are there commenting and, you know, liking all that lot. So it is yes, to answer your question.
Yes,
I still have the passion for it.
Yeah. It is.
You just kind of realign yourself a little bit, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Do you know what? Because we sit on the same side of the fence now doing this content creation thing, it is really nice to hear other people feel and experience the same feelings that I know I feel sometimes, getting wound up and getting myself worked up because I'm late for because I haven't got a video made up or something. You know, it's that pressure that someone put it to me ages ago when I first started. I remember reading it somewhere about essentially being a slave to the algorithm. If you want to, you want to build a successful YouTube channel and crack on with it and all that, there's, you know, you do become a little bit of a slave to the algorithm. You've got to learn why and how YouTube does what it does with your videos and who it's going to recommend those videos to and all that kind of stuff. There's so much going on in the background that it's a great learning thing, and it's cool to be able to call yourself a YouTuber, isn't it? At the end of the day, it's kind of cool. You know, I think you kind of, I remember, like, I think it was either 100 or 500 subs that I was close to. Yeah. And
it fell at a Christmas time. And I'd finished work and I thought, do you know what? I'm gonna do loads of, like, and at that point I think it was, I can't remember if it was Sri Lanka or something like that. I did time lapses. I did a very short series of time lapses.
Okay.
And I said, right, until I get to that point, I'm going to post a video every day, and it worked, and it did.
Really?
Yeah. You know, we within that sort of week, I think I was up to that point where, I was happy enough to say, I'm at that level.
Yeah.
But the problem is, it's not necessarily sustainable.
From your own perspective,
and people,
you mean?
And people like consistency.
Yes.
You know. You know, try for a Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's completely gone out the window. But at some point, it'll get back to that. You know.
That's exactly what I did for my schedule when I started, and I relatively successfully managed it for about 2 and a bit years, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And after a while, it got too difficult because giving yourself essentially a day to make a video and edit it and record it and all that kind of stuff and upload it to YouTube with a relatively slow internet connection, it was like you end up being like stressed a bit. Maybe stressed is an overly dramatic word, but you know what I mean. You're anxious because you're like, oh bloody hell, I need to, and it's like, no,
because it's so constantly in the back of your head, isn't it? That little voice is going, I need to get it done, I need to get it
done.
Yeah. We had
a
discussion about it the other day, didn't we? And it's like,
yeah.
And I would leave my PC running and editing software. Editing videos.
Yeah.
To make sure that it was done overnight.
Yeah.
And before I went to work the next morning, it was ready.
Yes. Oh, mate, been there, done that so many times.
And
Mrs.
Cartech would sort of say to me, sort of in the middle of the night, why is your computer still flashing all those colours?
Yeah.
You know, she just sees the electricity bill, bless her.
Yeah. Oh my God, this is literally a mirror image. I would get such a telling off.
Good.
Because I'm sitting there, it's not just the computer. I've got all my monitors, and I know you can turn monitors off. But it's like at the end of the day, I think genuinely in this current day and age, with the cost of power being what it is over here in the United Kingdom, anyway, my computer costs us about £100 a month.
Yeah,
and it's like that's
say that.
Well, I know. I
say that.
No, I know, but
Mrs. Cartech might be here. I don't actually know if she's getting any of the chats. I don't know. But,
yeah. That's the level of telling off that I would be getting, though. It's like, this is ridiculous, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. I've still got to, the editing software that I started using when I started this YouTube thing for the first couple of years, because I was afraid of change and couldn't get my head around any of the other more complicated things. It would take, because it was CPU based, it didn't use the graphics card to render a video. So to render a 30-40 minute video could be 5 or 6 or 7 hours. Just sitting there like a helicopter, just going, and it was like, okay, this is ridiculous. And thancfully I've been able to streamline things a little bit better now, and it only takes me about 20 minutes to render.
Resolve. DaVinci, I don't know what you use.
Resolve.
Yeah,
it's mega.
Is
it is brilliant.
An absolutely fantastic and such a powerful tool for free.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It really is. Yeah,
it's a cool piece of kit.
Brilliant.
I'm so glad that I did finally take the plunge, as it were. It was actually it was an update to my previous. I used a free open source bit of software called OpenShot for the first couple of years, and it was very good. It was idiot proof, which is why it was great for me. And I was able to make and edit relatively basic videos, but it was a whole different world when I opened up Resolve, and there was so much terminology and stuff that I didn't understand. But so it took me a good couple of weeks to just get my head around the very basics of what you could do with Resolve. But as soon as I clicked with it, and as soon as I understood the complications of the intricacies of some of the things that it can offer, it was like, why didn't I do this sooner?
I know.
It's just, I remember you saying that to me. Like,
it is really daunting. But again, it's one of those bits of software, because it's been about for a while. There's lots of resources.
I've got disconnected. I've got disconnected.
Just reconnect, mate. You should be alright.
I must admit, I think, if I might just interrupt, I know that there was a couple of comments within the last 10 minutes of folks saying that I'm still stuck in a loop. So if you are, I do apologise. I think we've all experienced at the minute, across me and Welsh this evening anyway, who are hosting this live stream, we have experienced a few glitches with YouTube this evening. So if anyone is watching and you do, my stream suddenly goes into some kind of weird repetitive loop, just refresh the stream if you wouldn't mind, and it should hopefully rectify itself. But yeah, I do apologise. I think these issues are out of our control. I think something's up with YouTube.
They look to be YouTube orientated. My upload issue really with that. I'm supposed to be putting out a video for the new pack that's come out.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's coming out. Yeah. I was like, oh yeah, I'll put out a video early, and then can't upload it.
Did you get an early access key for that?
Yeah, not a key for it, no, but I got the info.
Right. Okay.
Like the early access info for it.
Got you.
I don't think it's actually due out. From my memory, it's not due out till the 30th of June. Come on.
That's right. Yeah. Hey up, Nina. Evening, mate. How are you?
Hello, Nina. That's actually a good point to chat. James Hudson. Good evening.
Keeps looping randomly, says J-Star. Right, okay, yeah, again, apologies, mate.
I Yeah, I can just see you sort of like waving your hand around, gesticulating.
Really?
Yeah.
It's weird because it's not everything on my end is literally perfect. I've got no dropped frames. I've got a good bit rate. Everything's tickety boo. So
Does it in here?
it's obviously something that the way
my game is. I got disconnected again.
Oh, really?
You'd have to try reconnecting again, mate. Just
yeah.
It's probably a G portal thing. That.
It keeps disconnecting.
Do me a favor.
Yeah, just keep trying, mate.
I'm bad X5V. Can you do me a favour, mate, and stop going on about you joining your competitive multiplayer packet, if you wouldn't mind? I don't want to block somebody from a stream. I've never had to do that, but please give it a break, mate. It's yeah. Anyway. So.
Anyway,
yeah. Moving on. Object slot limit. See, that's a message I'm not used to seeing because that's the console limitations thing, isn't it? Yeah.
Hopefully, I'll be able to reconnect this time.
Fingers crossed.
Just seems to be one of those nights, isn't it?
I think it certainly is. Yeah, I've got no idea what it is. The game hasn't had any updates considering it's a Tuesday.
No.
Yeah.
What were we saying? Oh yeah, the new Sky Agri pack. Yeah, it's due out at the end of this month, I think.
Yeah. What do you make of it? I haven't had the chance to have a look at the details yet. What's your opinions?
Yeah, it looks pretty good. It's that's how to describe it. So if you had the Rado pack and then had that Sky Agri pack,
yeah,
it would make a very good combination.
Oh yeah.
Because you, from a pack point of view, you have properly covered them with soil, cultivation and fertilizing and lime spreading, all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, it's well covered from there. From what I can see, there's a couple of the thing that interests me a little bit more, rather than the machinery side of things, is some of the other updates that they get.
Okay.
Where's he going? Because they're going to be adding dirt build-up and things like that to machinery.
Oh.
And when you fold and unfold the machinery or shake the machinery when you go over bumps,
we're going to see
that dirt will drop off.
Oh. Yeah. Now then.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Which is a unique. Yeah, that's another sort of step up in the graphic side of things, isn't it?
Yeah,
so
totally.
That interests me quite a bit.
Yeah. That's cool.
When I saw the initial name Sky Agri, I thought, oh, they're getting into drones and stuff like that.
No, so
I honestly thought they'd go. Someone else mentioned it in one of my Discord conversations like a few days ago, saying, "Oh, I wonder if they'll ever get into that kind of thing, like drones and all this sort of stuff."
Yeah.
And then I saw Sky Agri. I thought that's a bit of a coincidence.
Interesting.
I think because it was a brand. It was two companies that joined.
I'm following.
So for Sky, Sky is a combination of Sulky and another.
Right.
So Sulky was like the spreaders that were like the sort of I guess kind of marine blue.
Yeah, they're a dark colour. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Sulky. Yeah. With the red lid. With the red lid.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah. So Sky. So whoever Sky is, I don't know who it is. Somebody will tell us. They bought Sulky, and they joined the names. So
Right.
it's now Sky.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
That was
Never heard of Sky before.
and I only know that from watching an Ollie Blogs video from quite a while ago now, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've seen a few comments about the DLC.
Yes, I have. Yeah.
Oh, we're getting rubbish again. I don't know. The problem is, I think that we've already got so much equipment, so it's going to be new brands, different kind of ways of doing it, like with the what was the one, the Vredo, like the overseeding the bores, that sort of thing. You are going to get these gradual increments in gameplay, effectively.
Yes.
You know, and,
This-
you know, I'm not a shield to giants, as Mr. CDP would say.
Yeah.
You know, we're not paid to big them up.
We're not. We're not.
Say how it's what it's like, but
I mean,
you know, from the video that we've seen, those animated wheels look pretty cool. To be fair,
Yeah, they do. That's the thing. It's like you say, you know, we've got no end of equipment, and so maybe I don't necessarily agree with the fact that we need more equipment, but
it makes
the additions that they add in with the game, to me, is what makes it that addition with the way the dirt's going to form and fall and that sort of stuff.
Yeah. I was reading a lot of comments and opinions over on Discord earlier on, actually, about the DLC, and I get it. You know, I understand everyone's perspective, and trying to, as I always try and do in every aspect of life, is just try and sit back and, do you know what I mean? Just kind of look at it from a different perspective and take on board everyone's opinions, but also, at the end of the day, Giants have released this as a DLC. They're not just sitting there going, bugger it, we'll just do this. There's a reason for it, and it makes more brands, adds a bit more richness to the game. Yes, these might do very similar things to to existing bits of machinery that we have in the game already, but it is a different brand. That means it's a different partnership officially with Giants, which can only help the game in the future. You know, with whatever Sky come up with in the future when it comes to, you know, new technology in the game, we may now have an opportunity to have that bit of technology eventually in this or the next iteration of Farming Simulator, and it can only help to richen the experience of what we've got in the game. Yes, we might have 79 different variants of cultivator that do the same thing, but they're all, you know, you've got different brands, you've got different shapes, different sizes, different colours, you know, if that floats your boat. Do you know what I mean? The variety, it's one of them, and
and you look at what we're doing now, and it's literally just popped into my head now. If we were doing this now, silaging on, you know,
village
5-6 months ago. Sorry, I was thinking and
I could smell the burning. Don't you worry.
These swaths now would be popping in and out.
Oh goodness, wouldn't they?
Causing us all proper headaches. Going, why haven't Giants fixed the game?
Yeah.
And they have, and nobody's gone, oh, I'm really glad they fixed it. Not, you know, I haven't seen it, but you know, they get a lot of heat.
It is, and it's easy for people.
Not necessarily a lot of praise.
Yeah.
You know, like, why haven't they fixed it? Because it's a tricky one to fix, probably.
Yeah, this is the thing that I again, whether it's just me being a soft arse or not, I don't know, but it is a desperate. Yeah. It is a desperately complicated game. It really is, and this is what so many players and you know, I'm not being derogatory to anyone here, but for someone who's just a very casual player who might experience a load of problems and then sit back and go, oh, this game's rubbish because it doesn't do this and this doesn't work and I get all these problems. It's like, your experience will be frustrating. I appreciate that, but there's no simple fix to these, because it isn't just like that's why it's a custom engine, the Giants engine. That's why it has to be what it is, because none of the other game engines that all these other big AAA games work on, like Unreal and all that, as good as they are, they wouldn't work for Farming Simulator. That's why Giants had to do and spend the money and the resources and the knowledge on creating their own game engine, because they had to, because no other game works like Farming Simulator. So the fact that we can sit here now doing what we're doing, yes, we've had a couple of problems. I hope people aren't still having my looping problems. That's a YouTube thing, but the game works pretty bloody well, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. And I think, you know, and you put it so eloquently in episode
Who, me?
2, I think. Yes, you.
I did something eloquently. Can I have that in writing?
You did. Yeah. We'll clip that. We'll clip that one.
I'm dead proud. Yeah. Go on. Sorry, mate.
You know, I think you were talking about mods and how it's not necessarily a conflict. You know, it doesn't break the game, but some things don't necessarily work together. You know, like that was it. It was Argsy's Oh, what's it called?
Anywhere objects.
Oh,
Are
No,
you on about
shearing
Growing
one.
Dream? Yeah. Forgive me, I know what you mean now.
Seasonal wool.
Seasonal wool.
Yeah, seasonal wool. That's the one.
Yeah.
Versus, trying to pick up individual animals, and it's like, well, yeah, I guess so, because fair play to him, he's trying to get it.
It's the combination of that and realistic livestock.
Yeah. And it's not. It doesn't break your game.
No, it just doesn't
It
like
just
working with
doesn't-
other mods, and that's the overly complicated thing about the game. We are a very, very, very lucky bunch of players, because we have got, and we always say this again, we sound like a stuck record, don't we? That we have got an incredible community of modders out there who are, especially now where we are in Farming Simulator 25, the level of ingenuity and just downright cleverness that modders are of the quality and genius of some of the mods that are being released. It's mega.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
it is unbelievable.
Not. I don't know if he's on one of the lives, but NX modding.
Oh, next level genius.
He is. So, I had an idea, and I tried. I tried my bestest.
Yeah.
And in the end, it was like, no, I can't do this. I messaged him and said, what about this for an idea? And he was like, yeah, really like it. And within 2, maybe 3 days,
It's done.
he'd sent me a copy of a mod.
Yeah.
That did exactly what I thought, and I don't want to say, I don't know if he's like put it out there yet, but for content creators,
Makes life very, very good.
An absolute godsend,
Yeah.
because we can spend a lot of time. I don't want to give it away. Trying to advance saves legitimately. And,
yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
The caretaker. Oh, where's Rian going? Come on, back up. Come on, apprentice.
Quick question for you, Cartech. From Midlife Simster, is there anything you'd like to see at the Llama community get together next year? Sorry to change subject.
No, you're all right. More people.
Yeah.
More people.
Yeah.
And Llama is a free event in the whole, and Llama on its own is mind blowing.
Oh, it's mega, isn't it? Pink tractors everywhere.
Yeah, it is.
We all have a pink tractor.
We all say it every time we go. You don't realise how big this stuff is.
Oh.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I went to work this morning and I followed a it was a new Unibog, so like a the Mercedes things.
The Mercedes Benz.
Mercedes with a trailer on the back, with a skid steer on the back, like a Kubota skid steer.
Yeah.
And the skid steer was huge.
Yeah.
They
are vast.
Get there, have a look at it, and then spend £5 or £10 to come and get a free T-shirt. It might be more next year. Disclaimer. Don't. Come and get a free T-shirt, free food, and you get to spend time with us lot.
Yeah.
It's
an incredible thing. Farming Simulators Day Out, I call it. Because we get to meet each other. We spend all year sending digital messages to each other and smiley faces and all that, and GIFs in Discord. And then 1 day a year, 2 days a year, we get to go out into the real world and go hello, and it's mega.
Hello.
It's that's the thing for me is getting to meet everyone, put faces to names.
Yeah, I remember the first year we did it, and I was stood there and we were sort of like round the giant stand, and if they don't turn up, don't worry, we still have a good day.
Yes.
And I remember I was stood there and I was like, I can hear Scroft.
Yeah.
And you don't know what this bloke looks like,
But you know the voice.
but you know her voice. And I turned around, he was stood there by a Cavernan spreader with Beanie. And he's like, I can't remember, he might have been even talking to you, FARMERSIM, I can't remember, but, you know, it's fantastic.
Yeah, it really is.
It is good.
Turn
It's
up
really good.
and meet these people. You know, I spent, I don't know how long, well, the first time it was really embarrassing.
What was?
Because I met Mr. CDP for the first time.
Ah, swoon!
I was like a schoolgirl.
Do you know what?
At that point.
He's one of the most wonderful human beings you could ever want to meet. And when we're at Lama, the poor guy is swamped, isn't he?
Oh, he was. Do you know, we walked in. Well, it kind of, you know, I don't know. Let's start at the beginning. You've opened a hornet's nest here.
A can of worms, yeah.
A can of worms, yeah. So, me and Disturbed Simulations, a very good friend.
Good lad.
Owe a lot to him. He was like, "You going?" Yeah, I was like, "Yeah." So we sort of messaged. It's like, "Right, I'm the one wearing the cargo pants. Yeah, I see you." And by the way, we're going to help Farmer Cop and DJ carry the t-shirts in.
Farmer Cop and
I'm
DJ.
just talking about you.
Yeah, yeah.
They're
They're
a great pair, aren't they? Them two.
Oh, and with, you know,
Even MC Case and Farmer.
never met the guys,
I'm just saying hello to people.
and within minutes, you're sort of like taking the mickey out of one another.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
You're sort of you're inducted into the farming simulator family.
Yes.
And it just snowballs from there, really, and then you find yourself at FarmCon, where
I've not done that yet.
you know,
No, me neither yet.
It's just.
I would love to do it. It's just for me. It's just
Yeah.
the fact that I'm Scottish. I'm tight as a fish's arse and I'm skint all the time, so I can never afford to.
FARMERSIM, I think you might well be fun.
Oh goodness, sorry mate. Yeah, I'm enjoying the conversation so much. I didn't see that.
Oh well, that's it. That's a compliment, thank you.
After you, sir.
Yeah. It's just such a welcoming community. It just, you know,
Yeah.
from 250,000 subscribers, whatever DJ was at the time, to probably sub 1,000 at that point.
Yeah.
They're just all just open arms, welcome you in. It is cracking. Love
That's
it.
exactly it. It doesn't matter what stage of channel growth you are. It's like you're accepted into this band of friends. And I was the same. My first, when we first met, Cartech, and was the Lama 2022 or 3, I think. I can't remember now. And I was, and still am, a complete nobody. And it was just, you go there, and you've got people. Oh, you know, I had one T-shirt and jumper made up with my logo on it, because geek, and people were like, "Oh,
because you do."
Yeah. And it was just amazing to meet people who knew who I was, and we all had that same experience, didn't we? It was just like it's proper like rabbit in deer in headlights kind of thing, isn't it?
Yeah, you know, it's and it's
such
like,
a good event, like it's well worth doing.
It is, and it just, you know, I get really sort of I love it.
Yeah,
you know, I think it's one of those ones where you can go and see a load of tractors for free.
Tractors.
If you're lucky, if you're lucky, like Mrs. Cartech is, you'll manage to grab hold of Caleb every year so far.
Yeah.
I've seen him twice as well.
yeah, get a picture and whatnot, but it's just,
it's good
if you
fun.
can do it. I know it's kind of like, you know, the Midlands.
It's a rough place.
It's a rough place. I know travel's probably the biggest expense, but if you can do it,
you've got to.
Then
that depends whether you
Absolutely
book
recommend.
two nights for the hotel like we have for next year.
Have you done that already? Have you?
Yeah, already booked the hotel, as has Mids as well, booked for 2 nights.
Really?
That is a top tip. Get in now before they realise and put the prices up.
I know. It's a bit naughty, that.
Right, I'm going to pull off. I have full, so...
Right, no worries. We had a good experience. So don't we? Again, sticking on the topic of Llama, when I met you for the first time, Welsh, and this was proper gobsmacking for me because it was properly two worlds collide. But within 10 or 15 minutes of actually meeting each other in person, we'd been chatting and becoming mates in the digital space, of course, and then I meet you in person, how you doing, all that kind of stuff, and then I established that you've been proper mates with my brother-in-law for years and have worked with him, and and you go airsofting together, and it's like, what?
I remember that from from this year. I remember that.
It took me a fortnight just to get over it, and I went home and I'm like, you never believe it. And then I ring Glenn and I'm like, Glenn, it's just that was a proper crazy thing, that because of all the places, of all the people, you happen to be good mates.
It's quite funny that I was there. I think I bumped into you and said, oh well, it was a quick chat, and then we're going to shoot off, have a mooch about, we'll meet back up again by the giant stand in a bit, see you later. Took a selfie, put it up on Instagram, just on my normal Instagram page, just a random thing to do. And Lynn messages me and goes, oh, my brother-in-law's there today, I think. He's a YouTuber. And I was like, right. And I started sort of thinking, right, well, I know whereabouts where Glenn lives, because for where we worked.
Yeah.
And I knew where you'd mentioned where you lived, so I'm a bit like, no, it can't be. It couldn't possibly be FARMERSIM. So I messaged him back and asked him what your name was. He tells me your real name, and I'm like, no, you fool, his YouTube name.
And here we are.
I get a message back off him telling me what your YouTube name is, and I go, you're never going to believe this. I've just been talking to him.
But
it's mad, isn't it?
But that's the other thing. You do things like Llama, and you do things like FarmCon. Nobody is ever called their proper name.
I know.
You're always addressed as FARMERSIM,
Cartech,
the FARMERSIM guy, Mrs. CDP.
Yeah.
And it's always, even like Mrs. CDP is like, hello, Mrs. CDP, you okay? It's. I don't know. It's bizarre, but it works.
My wife is now called Mrs. Welsh.
Yes, Mrs. Welsh.
You got Mrs. Welsh, you got Mrs. Cartech.
It kind of has to work in my eye. Whether this is me being overly cautious, I do that myself because we're on the internet at the end of the day, I think that, and again, not trying to sound like a soft ass, but trying to keep your personal life separate from your digital life, especially when you make content as best as you can. There's no saying how many people are just going to take an immediate dislike to you because of something you've said or the tone of your voice, and so I've always tried to keep my real personal name away from everything else, just for digital security and all that. What even is? Do you know what? I've got to say, just a big shout out, hey up Kim, who's in the chat. Thank you, mate. Appreciate what you did before in removing those spam nonsense in the chat. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it.
She's on it.
And hey up Sim guy.
FARMERSIM, but I'm kind of busy.
No, don't you worry, mate. Cheers. And hey up Mids and Eamon and Teddy and Tractorland. How you doing, mate? Good to see you all. Thanks for joining us.
Where are you going now, girls?
Next field across the way, dude.
Yeah. Hey, I tell you what, the AI work has been good, hasn't it?
Yeah, I've moved it on one field, and it's now 26 is ready to go.
Right.
31 will be ready to go soon, and I'll move it on to 40 after that.
Right. Okay.
So it's 40 ready.
You want?
Yeah, 40's not ready yet.
This side, Cartech. The next one down here. There we go.
Oh, I'm coming.
I'm coming. Stop.
Oh, yeah. There it is.
Dithering,
I
lad.
couldn't see it through the mist.
So yeah, onwards from, I think we touched briefly on a similar topic, but in your humble personal opinion, what's the hardest part of being a FARMERSIM content creator that viewers don't probably see? In your opinion, what would you say?
One is remembering the keybinds to like unfold your machine.
Yeah. All they can hear is clattering on the keyboard through a video. Is it this one?
That's
no.
everything.
Yeah. I hate that, when you forget what button to when you're recording, and you suddenly like, oh, what button is it? Is it this? Is it that? Is it this? Is it that? And you're like, oh. Yeah.
I would. What? There's two.
Ooh.
one's a little bit of a cop out, and the other is like legit, I think. So, and you can all decide which one you think it is. So,
Go on.
The first one is time.
I hope that's not the one you're saying is a cop out.
No, that's one of the easiest one, to be fair.
Oh, okay.
I've given it away now.
Go on.
You don't kind of you can film like, so if you were doing a job like this now and you were trying to like automate it, you know this is running on CORSAIR, you're auto driving it, whatever.
Yeah.
That could be 2 hours of footage, and then it turns out about
a minute and a
15
half.
minutes.
Oh, okay.
or
less.
Or less. You know. So there's that, and then there's it has become a very competitive space with very talented content creators very quickly, and I think that's so 25 I think has seen an influx of very, very talented people. I'm not going to say any names, you know, not wanting to blow smoke, but they
No, I know what you mean. Yeah.
have nailed it.
I'm 100% full. Sorry.
100%, and you watch them, you go, wow.
Yeah.
And do you know, like, and it's like, yeah, I'm going to carry on doing my thing, because if I try and do that, I'm going to butcher it. And that's not woe me.
Yeah.
That's a thing. It's a YouTube thing, you know.
It's a change in how you make your content, which can be
100%
a big thing to take on board.
Yeah, and I think if you're trying to start out, I think the sooner you realise that, don't, you know, I tried to do a role play.
It's so hard, isn't it?
Oh my word! And it took me. They are probably the longest episodes I've ever tried to edit.
Yeah.
And it's like,
mate,
no,
I'm totally with you.
Do it.
Yeah.
I'm not a scruffed. You know, I'm not a Daggerwin, million subscribers.
Oh yeah, big up.
For a FARMERSIM creator, that's epic. You know,
it is.
Yeah,
it is indeed.
Just my advice would be is do it to the best of your ability. If it makes you smile, carry on doing it. You know, like, and you will get points where you think, why am I bothering?
Yeah.
But then that one video that goes. And you sit there refreshing YouTube Studio every 30 seconds, like I used to do.
Yeah.
It's gone up by 20, 30 views.
Yeah. Oh,
you know,
mate.
That is the best feeling.
Yes.
You know?
The discipline that we've had to... I know I've had to give myself some serious discipline in put the phone down, step away from the YouTube studio. You end up just looking at... It's like the next bit of social media. You're just like, I give myself strict rules now, because I'm starting to have a real dislike for my phone, because I can't put the damn thing down sometimes, and it's like, no, it's not good for me. I need to just put it down, step away from it, and bugger off for an hour, and just give me head a break.
Absolutely.
But yeah.
It's my Alan Davis.
Hello, mate.
My brother's in the house. Look out.
Brother Welsh.
Hello, mate.
There he is. Got a few comments there. Mid saying roleplay is the best and the worst. Lordy Lord.
Yeah, he said that.
Yeah. Hey up, Sean DK. Good evening, mate. Chris, the Irish Gamer. Good evening, sir. Hope you're well. Good to see you. Thank you all for joining us. Very much appreciate your time. I hope you're enjoying the waffle. Go on, after you, mate. I'll pull into the verge here. You can.
Oh, you're a good egg.
After you, sir.
Come on, fast track.
Yeah. So you want a nice big red man?
You can do it.
But yeah, do you know what? Yeah, roleplay series are something else, aren't they? They really are.
Oh yeah, you know, and again, it's not to make too much of a point out of it, but it's like, you know, and I know you've particularly, FARMERSIM, have like stressed maybe about your Kinleg one.
Yes.
And the time it takes to do it.
Oh mate, I'm still there. I haven't done an episode for a month or so, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my god! But I need to sit down for a day and write a bloody script.
Because it is just time.
Yes, time is,
A
and
cruel mistress.
we have chosen a game that isn't just running around a map shooting people in the face for 20 minutes. we have decided to choose to make YouTube content on one of the most, because you can't rush this unless you DJ and you take out like the Colossus Harvester with a 900-meter wide header and split a field in half in 20 seconds.
Real speed limit mod and all that, like, and you know, forage a field in about 30 seconds.
Yeah,
but it's not what people want to watch.
Certain people, I suppose.
Not everybody.
Yeah,
sorry. Yeah.
It is. Do you know what? It is good fun, and I know Yoss has just released a mod, which is. It kind of made me giggle when I saw it released because it's typical Yoss. Yoss is a legend, by the way.
It's awesome.
I've
So
been
funny.
very fortunate enough to have met the man multiple times. Extremely funny individual, but he's made some cracking mods. He's responsible for the liftable pallets and bales mod, and on top of many others. But there's what's it called? Is it like non-stop harvest or something? Non-stop crop. I think it's called. Yeah, so you can just, like, Cartech could be doing this now in the forage harvester, and he wouldn't need any of us. You can just it just goes straight into the silo, and it's very, very clever.
He'll send me that.
Yeah.
He'll send me that with an idea. We were talking about that 16x map
No,
again.
that's literally what went through my head at the same time. I was like, oh, we could have smashed that.
No.
Get 20 harvesters out there and just bin it in minutes.
That's it.
Thanks, Yoss.
Just like line them all up like you see on these big YouTube videos where they're all staggered up the field.
Yeah.
And just send a load of us off and see how long it takes us to do that massive field.
Yeah. That would be pretty cool. It would be pretty cool.
Yeah. But again, that's the thing, isn't it? You can. It's one of those games where you can play it. You could do the ultra realistic.
Yep.
Or you could pick it up for half an hour, go and harvest a field and be satisfied with what you've done. You know,
yeah, you can put
made your progress.
You can.
It is that fantastic sort of game, really.
Yeah.
It's
we're going to go
it's
left.
the opposite. Yeah.
Okay, mate.
It's the opposite, like shooting in people in the face sort of games, because you can't just pick it up 5 minutes, turn it off again.
It's relaxing.
No.
That's what I like about it.
Yeah, and it's relaxing. Well, I mean, some people find shooting others in the face relaxing, I suppose, don't they? But
yeah. I mean, but if you did a poll now and asked how many people watching have actually fell asleep,
Get in the field here, Welsh. I'm full. Yeah. Falling asleep.
playing Farming Simulator.
yeah.
You know, how many people have like ploughed a field and then woken up and been driving through the neighbours,
the best thing about that is, the funniest thing about that is maps that haven't got collisions on the hedges.
Mm-hmm.
You could just carry on in a straight line.
Just carry on. I've woken up before now on the Vintage Oaks, like 2/3 of the way across the map.
Yeah.
Stuck against a tree with a forest in a harvester, just going full chat with a header still turning. It's just carried on down the map.
Yeah.
You can go, Cartech. I'm ready when you're ready.
Sorry, I'm just trying to send Mrs. Cartech the link for the stream, because she's like, I can't join, I've not got a link. Hopefully she's got that now. Right,
Yeah.
done.
Right. Come stick it in, there you go.
Wizardly Payload in the chat there. Good evening, buddy. How you doing? Good to see you. Had a little bit of a very brief conversation with you over on Discord. Wizardly Payload is a name you might start to hear a little bit more often. He's a little bit clever. Yes, that's all I'm going to say.
Wizardly being the clue.
Yes. So good evening, mate. Good to
yeah.
see you. Very good to see you. Glad to have you in, mate. Hope you're well. I really do thank you for giving me the opportunity to have a look at your latest mod, mate. Time's not on my side at the minute. I've got to say, I'm just, again, going back to what we like, the topic of our previous discussion there. Time. It's trying to do this game and make the content at the same time when you're looking at an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours to do one job that I know in the style of my content, I will squeeze that 3 hour job into a 2.5 minute bit of music. And it's like, it's just,
what do I do with the rest of the...
Exactly, yeah. So
Yeah.
a video, if you're trying to make something that people will want to watch, that progresses your save a little bit more, you can be talking almost an entire day of recording. When you because you can't rush it, can you? You can't just go. You can sit there and tell it to hurry the bloody hell up, but it doesn't do anything. It's like you can only go as fast as the. Yeah, and then when you try and add in...
Of course, who's Welsh? We're going to go right, I think. We'll clear this side next. You know, there's F12 and things like that, but it doesn't fix everything.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
No. Come on, fast track.
And there's the time for, you know, your Discord, you know, and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. The admin side, as I term it, of YouTube.
That's the word.
That's almost a full-time job in itself. It really. But I'm not. Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining.
Oh, no.
I love it.
You
know, especially.
And that's it. You know, we're not. What does Mr. CDP says? We're not complaining, just explaining.
Yes.
Sort of thing,
Yeah. A lot of people pick it up, don't they, and go, "Oh, this looks really easy."
Yeah,
you carry on then. I'll go on MC.
I come back to my how hard can it be?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Well, I think I started off my time with FARMERSIM very much like you. I didn't know much about farming in real life, and when I picked up the game, because I was desperate to find a video game that I could just relax to and not get annoyed that I died again for the millionth time, or I was sitting there with sweaty palms after yeeting my control pad across the room for the 200th time.
Shot by a 12-year-old.
Shot by a 12-year-old camping behind a barrel. Yes, that was literally my. And I was like, do you know what? I want something to. I want a different side of video gaming. I want to just sit here and relax. And I found Farming Simulator within a couple of hours, I think it was, of literally going out and searching for a game. And I was like, this is beautiful. This is amazing. I want. But I didn't have a clue. You described it when you first started talking about this before, Cartech, that it was a bit overwhelming. And that's literally the perfect word for it. It was like, what the hell do I do here? What do I do? I know what a tractor is, and I know what a trailer is, and I know what a combine harvester does, but I don't know when to do it. When am I meant to do this? What do you do?
I remember watching hours and hours of Daggerwin videos, because at the time tutorials weren't really a thing.
That's right. Stick it on the next field, mate. Good man.
And it was kind of like that, right? So I've got this grass and I need to make silage, because at whatever FS version it was, silage was like money. You know, so it's like, I need to be able to do that. How do I do it? It's like, right. And I watched hours of Daggerwin. For the old school people here, Landy Kid. Anyone remember Landy Kid?
No.
And Silver News and all that lot. They were
early on. Are names I've never heard of.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they were early on FARMERSIM players. And it's like, I remember watching loads of hours of sort of like, just trying to, like, you know, you'd skip through YouTube to try and find that point that they were doing the thing that you wanted to do.
Yeah.
Whereas now you'd just go FS25 silage.
Yeah.
And somebody's done a very, you know, how to and why video.
Yeah.
What a plug.
Stuff like that.
Yeah. But it is, and it helps so much. And people are really receptive to that. You know, the comments were like, oh, thank you for doing this. So easy.
That's it. Yeah, because the game got so popular quite quickly, but so many people, very much like us, didn't have a clue what to do. So the tutorial videos were always a massively popular thing.
Absolutely rapid rise. Yeah. And, you know, you get the more complex mods, and, you know, your Scrofts, your Disturbs, your Mr. Dex, all those kind of guys that really know how to put stuff across very well. A lot that, you know, when there's a lot of information, that's a very real aspect of being a content creator as well, isn't it? Is being able to explain something clearly and in a way that folks will
receive it well and understand it, and I don't. That's why I don't do mod reviews and stuff, because I'm just crap at it. I just babble.
They're a different breed altogether.
Yes.
I couldn't do map reviews, you see. Map tours, because they're just, and role play is another thing like you were talking about earlier. I just couldn't do role play. They just
it takes it's a bit like, in my experience anyway, even funnily enough, the very first, I started off my YouTube career with a little bit of a role play series. That was what my first YouTube series was, over on Edgewater, and that's what kicked me off, and it did relatively well, but it was nothing like the standard of what we have nowadays. And I'm obviously referring to the Farmhand, which is it's like Farming Simulator's EastEnders, isn't it? It's like it's a soap opera with the quality of the production values and stuff that it's just mega.
That series,
it's on its own,
has genuinely had me in tears.
Really?
Honestly, I swear down. Mrs. Cartech will verify this, and I know I sound like a sap.
No, but that's me.
You sort of, it is like an EastEnders. You tune in every week, and then you get to this point where there's this crescendo of everything that's gone on, and it's like, such and such isn't there anymore, and you think, that's I don't know how he does it.
That's because it's his ability.
Hello, mate. Thank you very much for jumping in. Just sent you a message on Discord whilst if you want to see what FARMERSIM was talking about in your time. Of course, nice one, mate. I'll check that out after. Thank you very much.
That's down to his storytelling ability. That's a skill in of itself. I can't do that.
Builds it up.
The ability to write a script.
Oh yeah, and Kim's got it right there. Being articulate with FARMERSIM content.
Is immensely
he writes
helpful.
that based on the way a proper series writer would write it, if you like, with what did he call it? He was talking about it like mini stories, mid-range stories, and long-range stories.
What's happening here?
Think about the complexity of that, in itself is a talent.
You're not filling me up anymore. Oh, there we go. There we go. That was a bit of a funny one, wasn't it?
And this is what says the apprentice is always excited when he finds out the next episode of Farmland comes out. But it's a staple in this house. It's
the fact that he's using Farming Simulator in an entirely different way, really. Which is what I find so incredible. It's the creativity of it, which is great. Do you know what I mean? It really is.
And that's it. And you think, right, what can I do? Shall I start a role play series? And you go, nah.
Yeah. Treon's asked me a number of times, can we do one? And I've been like, look, mate, I just can't.
No, he's got it nailed. And do you know? Yeah, just hats off.
Yeah.
Because he has.
It's
and you can't argue it.
Yeah.
We'll start with a story, and this is the premise behind this save sort of thing. And then he's just.
Well, I've tried dabbling with it, and I'm still dabbling with it with my Kinleague Scottish series, and it is incredibly. It's incredibly different to a normal approach of just jumping into a let's play, looking at the state of your farm, what you've got to do, what you want to achieve, and going right. We need to do this, do that, do this, do that, and rock and roll. Whereas with a role play series, if I wanted it to be in my own opinion,
JCB for him.
What I want to do, I need to sit there and I need to write a script, because I've tried to ad-lib it before. There's been one or two episodes where there's been patches of videos where I haven't had a script prepared. I've just winged it essentially because I didn't know what to do, and I've watched it back and it was all right, but it was a bit crap, and I know that because I didn't spend the time writing a script. But writing the script is a different talent again. It really is.
And I hope, and he may well have already thought about this, I hope at some point he publishes his notes. Do you know,
his
like,
memoirs. I've written my memoirs.
You know, the start. You know, the ones. You know, I am so far behind, but he got that red bound leather book with the farmhand on it.
Yeah.
I hope he does.
That'd be pretty cool.
Do something with that, like, because he has sort of changed the face of a role play, and Scroft is like, if you imagine on this like a scale of 1 to 10, Scroft's at a 10. But
very much so.
Your Kinlaig one
3
is still 3. I was gonna say 2.5, but yeah, 3, 4, 5. No, I wasn't gonna put it on the scale. I was trying to say, like, we all understand that he's up there, but yours is still very, very enjoyable because you're not.
Oh, thank you.
You're not going too deep into it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to do a Scottish accent.
And you do it very well, mate. You do it very well.
I should think so. I'm Scottish.
well, yeah. I should bloody hope so, lad.
He says in a Geordie, I should bloody well hope so, mate.
No. Hey, Aquanu. Oh, that's very Aquanu. Hey, haggis.
There we go.
Yeah.
Have a look who's cover, how Fionn is entering this field, Cartech, and tell me what you think.
Thanks, Kim. Thank you, mate.
What have I got? Sorry, Welsh. What did you say then?
Fion's on his way.
Is he entering? Did you say something about how he's entering a field?
What is he doing?
In a less than traditional fashion, I'm assuming.
Slightly less than traditional, yeah.
He's a better driver than his dad, though. Come on, mate.
To do that in reverse, that's a talent. I'm genuinely impressed.
Skills.
Did you enter a field backwards?
He did.
Yeah.
Oh, not bad.
The trailer attached to the front.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Absolutely.
Oh, genius.
Yes, with the
There's a
trailer attached to the
short.
front.
Two fantastic
Oh, look at
drivers.
that. Oh, that's
Two
clever.
fantastic drivers working in harmony.
What made you do that,
That's just showing
Rion?
off, that is.
He's been very quiet, as Rion. What made you do
I made
that?
myself do it.
You made yourself do it?
Well done.
Well, he did it in the process of unsticking his trailer from a hedge.
Ah.
Oh, you had to ruin it.
Stand corrected. Mrs. Welsh unstuck the trailer from the hedge for him.
Oh, is Mrs. Welsh in the
well,
background
yeah.
there as well? Hey up, Mrs. Welsh.
Yes.
Picking up the
Thompson's hey up.
pieces.
As always, mate. Yeah.
Hey up, Leroy. Evening, mate. How you doing? Well, Sim Guy roleplays take
Hello,
so long.
Leroy.
That's the problem.
Leroy from
Lammer.
Oh, we've had a minor skill issue.
Kim, I did see Kim post somewhere skill issues. But hey up, Ron. Evening, mate. Good to see you. MTK Sim Farmer. Good evening, mate. Kim, as long as he doesn't do cliffhangers, there could be a month till the next. I know. Do you know what? You're right there. I haven't got the ability to write a decent cliffhanger.
I've hitched the trailer through the weight.
Oh, have you? Some weights allow you to do
physics.
that. Yeah.
Like it.
Sometimes they can go a bit wrong there. So, fingers. Has it actually gone through the weight, so it's not attached to the outside of? Oh, well, you've got a proper weight box, haven't you? Yeah.
Yeah, look, it's gone through it.
It doesn't look like you can turn. Rion the Apprentice, destroying agricultural equipment since 2000.
Been taking lessons from mids.
Yeah.
I can't turn.
Oh,
Yeah, you can't. It looks like your
You'll have to swap that over, Fionn. You won't be able to turn.
your articulation is a little bit skewed there. In the meantime, I shall come and fill in for you there while you sort yourself out. Hey, up, what have we got here? We've got a fly above us here, buzzing along.
oh,
Yeah, Welsh
Oh,
is above us in fly
spot
mode.
it.
Yeah. And there we are, squash. Hey up. Go on then, Rion. You carry on, mate. You were ahead of me
Go on,
there.
then, Rion. Let's have a drive.
Yeah.
So what if you're, without giving too much away, Cartech, what would you say your plans are for the near future for the game? Have you got anything in mind that you don't mind telling us about, or any maps that you're looking forward to for specific things, anything like that?
Yeah. What I would love to have is a karting driver that can turn round.
Oh, I don't know why. Just disconnect his weight. Even Leroy, how you doing,
in
buddy?
more than like 3 turns. I'm joking. That is
He's going full Austin Powers here, isn't he?
Yeah.
It's a tree. You can't get out of it.
In the meantime,
I still love, and hence why we're on here tonight. I still love Saxlingham.
it is a great map, isn't it?
Yeah. I was very lucky enough, not this year, but the year before. So where are we now? 2022. So 2025, I got to speak and spend a bit of time chatting to FARMERSIM Briscoe.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of time for the bloke.
Oh, he's a great guy. Isn't he? We had him as a guest last month, didn't we?
You know, he was, yes, absolutely. You know, he's got his own thing going on. Sorry, the apprentice has just lost his trailer.
Right, just
he's got his own
weight, mate, and do it properly.
He's got his own thing going on. You know, there was points where, you know, Saxlingham might not have ever emerged.
Yeah.
Due to certain people.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, he's listened to the majority of us, thankfully. And he's created a fantastic map, you know.
It is wonderful.
I love the
It's
Oaks.
brilliant map.
I love Saxthorpe.
Dad,
I love Saxlingham.
can I get a double trailer?
No, you don't need
Yeah.
one, mate.
So, you know, I can't remember. I think I did up to 50 episodes on Saxthorpe.
Nice. Nice.
In 22.
Yeah.
And, you know, Whitcomb, I love it. You know,
It's wonderful, isn't it? It's gorgeous.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
But
That's me full up.
they disrespect every man and his dog is still doing it. And there is yet a map that says I need to move. So I don't know, and that's maybe half my problem.
Well, no, because that's the joy of farming simulator.
I'm not going anywhere from here.
Yeah.
There's something out there for everybody, and not every map is going to be for everybody. Not every style of play is going to be for everybody. And I know,
you know,
Straight pipe, Bob. Thank you very much for joining me, mate.
Whitcomb is an entirely different experience to this. Yes, it's United Kingdom.
Oh yeah.
Yes, they both have a massive level of charm that, as a resident of the United Kingdom, and I'm sure it's the same for all you guys as well.
Yeah.
You recognise areas of this map and go, yeah, that's bang on. And it's the same for Whitcomb.
It's
just
driving round home. Yeah, absolutely.
But this is just a different side of it because this is bigger. It's still a 1x. The map isn't bigger, but the fields are bigger, and so your approach is bigger. Your design of farm, your choice of kit is bigger.
Off to your right, Cartech. That field across the way there is ready, dude.
Whitcomb, as we know, is much more focused on small to medium equipment, and in my opinion, 6 meters wide maximum kind of thing for tools and stuff. But you've got the narrow lanes. You've got the.
I set myself, mate.
Yeah. You've got those gorgeous little hamlets, they both have huge amounts of charm and individuality about them, and
absolutely 100%. And I think you kind of, I did Court Farm and I loved
Court Farms. I miss Court Farms. Yeah,
I was a massive fan of Court Farms,
and and you can tell by how long it takes these map makers, modders, whatever you want to call them, to create these things. How good, not how good it's going to be. That's probably disrespectful, but the amount of detail that goes into it.
Yeah,
and I've been on Whitcomb for a fair few hours, like on a private save, and it's awesome.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
You can't knock it, but I don't know, sort of FSB. The Oaks just.
It was a special map, wasn't it?
It was, because it was the first 4X map that I'd ever played on.
Right. Full.
He got me, and he very kindly gave me the privilege of launching kind of the vintage Oaks he did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was my first big map.
Yeah,
I miss that map so much.
So much fun.
Yeah.
So much fun.
And it came around at a perfect time in the life cycle of 22 as well, I think.
I did. Yeah, we needed it. Yeah, absolutely.
Where are you now?
Yeah.
Up there.
Yeah.
And by this point, I'd already had the pleasure of becoming friends with the legend that is Kim, and she built me my farm for 22 on vintage Oaks. And it was like, this is super special, and it added an extra level of awesomeness to my save on there. But yeah, I loved that map. It was so very cool. It really was.
It was just the, we play a computer game, right? And when you're doing a job like this, if this was a 4X now, I'd be parked up, waiting about 5 minutes for you lot. So I've got my auto drive route, and that's working away nicely. And you look at the sort of time remaining on your simple inspector, and you say, it's like, it's got 5 minutes to get there.
Yeah.
It's like 5 minutes back, and you think,
this is going to take me forever.
You big cheat.
Yeah. And how am I going to
record it across the field here? That's outrageous behaviour. Three on this route 1 it across the field, trying to beat me back to the silo. That's outrageous.
Shocking.
It is absolutely outrageous behaviour.
Yeah.
And he's going to do it.
Do you know what though? I know. I'm aware of the time that we're on, but I did have a whole load of other questions. But we briefly touched on something before. You did, Cartech, and that was going to lead in quite nicely into the next topic of my question, and that is, you are also a modder now, technically, aren't you?
Yes.
Because you have two mods to your name. That's another accolade, another scratch on your post, as it were. And talking about the grain dryer pack and human factors, one of those mods being for PC only, of course, human factors, but grain dryer pack being available for all platforms. And now that you've obviously seen things from the YouTube side of the YouTuber side of things, and you're now a modder as well, technically, because you have a modder under a mod under your name. Has it opened your eyes to some of the struggles that other modders have gone through? When we hear the old stuck record of when's this mod coming out, when it's ready, the struggles of this. You've now had a mod. You've made a mod and released one that is available for all platforms. Did you find it a simple thing to go through, or did you find it difficult?
I did it. Yeah, so I did it in 22 actually.
You did.
So I did the bale bunker in 22, and then I did a bale bunker pack.
The straw bale bunker, I love that. Yeah.
And do you know what the coolest thing about that was the fact that the review from Mr. CDP, and then it was DJ GoHound messaging me, right? I remember this like vividly.
Yeah.
I think it was a few days before Christmas, and the internet absolutely, sorry, Rion, crapped its pants.
Yeah.
So I saw this message pop up, and it was like DJ GoHound. I was like, what?
What? Yeah.
What? And it was
Say
like,
what?
okay, it was like, dude, I can't get the, your price. It might have actually been for the grain dryer. That was it. He says your prices are really weird. I'm like, what? This had been through like testing and stuff, because I did the grain dryer just as a single shed in 22.
Right.
And he messaged, he's messaging, so it's like reset the internet, bit of a Welsh sim farmer panic.
Yeah.
Reset the internet.
Turn it off and on again.
Turn it off, turn it on, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
And it was like, it was like, I've done the video, it doesn't seem right, I published it. And he got another mod, I think actually it might have been Disturbed.
Your mate Disturbed?
Ironic.
Yeah.
Ironic, because we were great mates, and it was like his the mod where all the prices stay the same all the time.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I can't think out of myself.
Yeah, and he was like,
I remember it, but
dynamic crop or something, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, he was like, oh, I'll try it again. So he was like, oh, I'll redo it. I'll redo the video, and he did another video on that. But yes, then sorry, go back to your point again, diverging.
No, not at all. Not at all.
I was very lucky with 25 to get permission from Missy B.
Yep.
To use her couple of her sheds for the grain dry packs. I thought I like the idea of it, but I want to make it bigger.
Yeah.
People, at some point will get to a point where they can afford to spend $500,000, 800 grand on a shed. And then human factors was actually, I don't know if she's still on the chat, was a thing that came out of Llama this year.
Oh, really?
And it was a
that mod sort of come out of Llama this year is nuts.
yeah. It was that sort of, there's no real funny enough human side to Farming Simulator. You don't get tired, you don't get thirsty, you don't get hungry.
Yeah.
Fatigue doesn't do anything. It was like, okay.
Hold my beer.
Yeah. hold my
remember
beer.
that conversation taking place.
Yeah. I think it was at the sort of at the Q&A. I think I can't remember.
Yeah, it was. Someone mentioned it, didn't they, about that, and then a couple of other people sort of said, "Oh, I'd like to do something like that," but then it's not for everybody, is it? So
no, and that's why, and that's what I made. That's why I wanted it to be a really sort of switchable thing.
Yeah.
So you can FARMERSIM, you can turn the hood off. You can disable all the different elements of it, but also if you wanted to role play it, then you could be a in inverted commas farmhand and get paid a wage off at the farm, so you were simulating being a pleb for want of a better word.
Yeah.
But you sleep, you wake up hungry, you eat. It was and I really enjoyed it, to be fair.
Cool.
It
Yeah.
was cool.
Well, I have got that running on my Growing the Dream video. I haven't. I know I think where am I? I'm at episode 2 or episode 3 now, and this is a whole different approach for me anyway to playing the game, because it's proper. Again, using this word again, it's properly overwhelming, because it's like, oh, I've decided to just dive in at the deep end and grab every single mod that makes this game as real as possible, turn them all on at once, and rock and roll. What are you laughing at?
I've just watched Beyond drive off the top of the silo with his trailer still tipping itself back down again. And then all I heard in my ear was, "Oh, where's my trailer?
Where's my trailer?"
Oh, mate. Kim's just jumped in there with the 10 gifted memberships. Mate, that's thank you, mate. Wow, that's extremely kind.
Fair play.
Very, very kind of you, mate. Legend.
Fair play.
As always. Just seen your comment there, the vintage oaks forever she posted before.
Yeah.
It means a lot. It means a lot to a lot of people, that map, doesn't it?
It does. It does. It was. I just remember like walking. Who had the? It was the graveyard, wasn't it? And he got like Winston Churchill. Was it Winston Churchill?
Oh, the headstone on the headstones.
Yeah, on the headstones. He got like Winston Churchill and all different ones. And that's just the level of like amusement that we all need. But yeah, I think, and that's what and that's some of the with the mods and stuff. I like the fact that, especially Aussies now.
Oh,
you can turn
next level genius.
Certain elements on and off. I think it's brilliant, and that's what I was keen for with the human factors, because it's like I don't want people to be forced into every element of using it. You know, it's,
no, I know what you mean, and this
it's
is one of the
fun.
things that's been it's become very apparent to me over a long time is what mods can bring to the game is awesome, and if a mod has many different aspects to it, you will be certain that loads of people will appreciate them, loads of people will appreciate them all as one, and loads of people will only appreciate certain aspects of it. So like you say, being able to tailor the experience of using that mod to each to an individual player.
Do you want to hang around here now, mate? We're pretty much done, and we'll do a screenshot if you like.
Okay. Where's Cartech still out of the field, isn't he?
Let me go. I'm coming. Hold on. Where are we going?
I think we're
waiting for one on me. Hello, mister.
There we are.
Oh, Nina.
Oh, Nina, thank you very much. That is very, very
that's epic on both streams.
Likewise,
Nina.
Nina,
so
honestly.
that is massively, massively appreciated.
Very kind, mate. She's a good egg, is our Nina, isn't she?
She's
off on a. Do you know what? She's off on a jollies tomorrow, I think, or the next day. She's off to Canada Land to go and see some friends and family, I think. So yeah.
That's just not acceptable.
And then I took over. I forgot where I was going. I landed into a field that we didn't own.
Oh dear, never mind. Was it you left your trailer up there? I got that. I'm going to put that as much short.
If you're just littering the map. Honestly.
Yeah, I was talking to Nira about her going away, and the best thing about it was like, she's talking about her husband potentially going to a farm sale and coming back with more equipment.
Yeah.
That was the biggest fear. Which I thought was brilliant.
Thursday.
I thought, well, if he needs more equipment, he's going to, he's got to get more equipment. How many bale trailers do you actually need?
I was going to say, you're going to come back to
farm,
a fleet of tractors.
A shiny new 8S or something.
Yeah. I always remind myself of that. Did you ever watch the Fast Show, the comedy sketch show in the early 2000s, when there was the guy who went out to the shops and the mother and the son were waiting back in the kitchen at home, and he comes in with a bag of shopping and she's like, "Did you get the things we needed, love?" And he's like, "No, but I did get this," and he comes out with some completely useless artifact that he's just picked a whole handful of stuff that they didn't need. That's exactly it. Yeah.
Absolute quality show.
Oh, I know. Quite of its time, I think.
Here he comes.
Hey, what's going on here now? Full tilt. Yeah.
Who won Farm Simulation?
Are you power sliding a forage harvester?
Let's power sliding through a hedge.
Oh, nice. Where are you? Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
Lovely. Hello. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Do you know what? I had so many more questions written down to ask you here, my good friend, but do you know what? The conversation has flowed very well. We've had a good laugh, good banter.
Yeah.
Rion's parked on top of a pile of silage. Mate, you're very welcome. I know this. We've had this in the mind for a long time, haven't we?
You gathering for a photo, FARMERSIM?
Yeah. Where are we? Well, it's just in front of me here, aren't we? The Apprentice. Were we going to stand on the pile of silage? Or are we just going to stand here?
Smile for the camera.
There we go. Nice. Have you got the screenshots up with?
All done. There we are.
Lovely.
Yes.
Very good.
Thank you very much for joining us, Cartech. It has been an absolute pleasure.
Yes, very much so.
Thank you very much for having me, both of you. That was been awesome. Well, all three of you, sorry.
No,
you're Apprentice.
You're very welcome, mate. It's been proper good fun, this, having a good natter. That's what it's all about, this series, isn't it? Just get to know. Obviously, I suppose we're lucky enough that we can call you a friend and we've met in real life, but for the viewers who are watching on the screen here and stuff, it's a really cool idea just to allow them to get to know us as content creators, people who make these videos, just a little bit better and ask questions and get to know each other a little bit better, eh? Find out what's made us tick and find out what's got us to the place that we're at now, eh?
Everybody's got a different story to tell and plays the game for different reasons. It's always good to just sit down and chew the fat and have a good chat about it, work out where we're going, all that kind of thing. And
absolutely.
Different opinions and
what
stuff.
What is Rion doing
in
that trailer?
I'm trying to get in the trailer.
You're trying to get in the trailer while it's tipping. Yeah,
Just in
that's
general,
Oh, no,
I
I
think.
can't do it now.
that's not going to happen.
Never mind. Anyway, it's your bedtime now, anyway, Mister. So
Yeah, nice one, guys. Thank you
we'll
very
have to
much
say
for your
good
time.
evening, Yeah.
Thanks.
Yes, thank you very much for joining us, everybody.
Thank you
Massively,
all.
massively appreciate it.
Yes.
Thank you so much to Nina for the 5 gifted memberships. That is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
You absolute legend.
Thanks, Nina. Thanks,
yeah,
Kim.
Thank you, Cartech, for joining us. Thank you, FARMERSIM.
You're very welcome, mate.
We'll see you all soon.
Indeed. Cheers, everyone. Thanks for watching.
Thank
Hope
you
you've
all.
enjoyed it. See you next
Take
time.
care of yourselves. We'll see you for the next one.
See you
Take
later.
care.
Bye.
Wonderful.
Bye.